Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I have the LEGO Harry Potter Aragog in the Forbidden Forest set number 76434 to both review for you guys and compare it against older versions of Aragog, featuring specifically the 2018 Aragog and also the 2010 Aragog. So without further ado, let's get into it. First up, taking a look at the minifigures included in this set. We have a look at Ronald Weasley right here, and he has a pretty cute torso there. At the very back, some more of that checkered pattern. And on the other side, my literal face expression making this video because I hate spiders more than Ron does. And there you go, I just admitted that on camera. Woohoo! Next up, we have a look at Harry Potter here with one of the better torsos that I've seen for Harry. He has like an undershirt there along with like another shirt and then the actual sweater over all of that. At the very back, he has some hood printing and a crease there. For his alternate face expression, he is looking quite terrified. That's pretty much it for the Harry Potter minifigure. Moving them aside, we have a look at the Aragog's minions, two other spiders, and some midnight floral detailing there, I guess, just to show off the night vibe of the Forbidden Forest, with the light blue there amongst the navy blue. At the very back, we have some reddish brown pieces. I'd like to assume that they're trees or plants or something, but I have a feeling that they're probably something else, like Aragog's legs or something, so that's kind of scary in my opinion. So let's move on to review the actual build here for Aragog. Now, if you don't look at this and think, oh wow, that's scary, you must be superhuman. Honestly, this terrifies me. When I was building this, I was scared. When I first saw this box for the very first time, I was horrified, but here we are reviewing this thing. Here's a look at the face right there with all 8 eyes. I don't know much about spider anatomy, however, I do appreciate good Lego builds when I see one, so this here does look scary enough to pass as a realistic spider. I would not like to have this displayed anywhere near me simply because I truly feel like it can attract other spiders and therefore spiderify my living room, which is not fun. I don't like that. Here's a look at the back portion that can rotate ever so slightly, which is pretty cool there with a hinge, and each of these legs can also move with the hinge pieces. But with every pose that you pose Aragog here, it just looks just as horrifying. You really can't change that, unless if this somehow turned into a fairy, but yeah, this is really scary. Like, look at that, look at that! But anyway, let's compare this here with a cuter looking Aragog. Now, at a first glance, when I saw this Aragog, I actually liked it. I thought it was cute. It had these cute googly eyes here. Comparing both Aragog faces here, you can obviously tell which one will eat you alive without hesitating, and which one will slightly hesitate before eating you alive. The frontal fangs can also move ever so slightly, and I just noticed that this Aragog has the same thing, but at the very bottom there, along with these, at the front, at the very side, we have these legs for Aragog, which I think look quite nice and do just the trick for us right here. And at the very bottom, the rest of the Aragog build. And comparing these legs, with those legs, you can obviously tell which legs look better and therefore scarier and therefore more realistic. This Aragog has sort of like a bouncier effect to it because it has larger legs and therefore more flexibility, whereas the older Aragog has some sturdier legs there, which are pretty much only good for display purposes. But yeah, let's bring on the other Aragog. So right here we have a look at the 2010 Aragog spider here with the printed tile for the face, which I think is really, really cool in my opinion. It really matches with the rest of the body here, especially with the printing at the back here. Now the back section can also rotate ever so slightly, and each of these sword legs can also rotate because they're placed on these hinges. At the very front we have this metallic silver used, whereas here in the 2018 Aragog we have this white used instead of this metallic color, and in the newest Aragog it's in this black color there. This is my least favorite Aragog. It seems way too robotic for my liking. Bringing in the 2024 Aragog, it's really obvious which one here looks like a realistic menacing spider, whereas which one looks like a robotic spider. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one here. In my opinion, out of these 3 Aragogs, my personal favorite will always be the 2018 one because it just looks a lot less horrifying in my opinion. It just has the right amount of scary to it and also balanced with cute because once again, It's a toy. Whereas this Aragog is creepy, very, very creepy and very realistic. I mean, if you're like a fan of spiders or if you like displaying spiders, this will be a perfect display piece for you. And on that pretty much brings a wrap to the video. Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on the brand new 2024 set and how it compares with the other Aragogs here. And if you plan on picking it up on release day, you must be a very brave fellow there. So hats off to you. And on that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.